Last week I photographed myself, and some of you were not super excited about that. Kind of understand, but if you look closely at the video, you might learn a thing or two. And if you look even closer, there is this little device that I'm using that I never thought that I would ever need, that I've been using quite a bit recently. Here's a quick view of the main specs. I will keep it short, I will keep it straightforward, and I will show you why and how I use this device. If you're looking for a scientific review or geeky stuff, well, you will find it somewhere else. There are plenty of videos on the subject already on YouTube. Well, basically this is a video transmitter that will help you free yourself from cables. If you wish to monitor your camera from a distance, if your camera is placed in a weird place, location, or hidden in a tiny space, well, no more composing your shots blindly thanks to this device. You can hand this to your focus puller if he is not too far away from the transmitter and if there is no obstacle in the way. The size, the low latency makes it an ideal tool for any indie filmmaker or for a small budget production. But is this tool only for videographers, filmmakers, or is it also useful for photographers? Well, yes. And this is where this tool kind of surprised me. I also make videos, so all the things that I mentioned earlier kind of justifies the purchase. But as a photographer, I found some useful ways to incorporate this in my workflow to save a ton of time. Sometimes on some of my sessions, I have to show live my work. I have to show what's going on to the client that sometimes is in front of my lens or to a member of my team that is nearby. If you don't want anyone looking over your shoulder, and this could be very annoying while you're working, then this device can help. You can send a video feed from your computer or from your camera directly to a monitor. And you know what? There is an app that can be downloaded on a tablet, on a phone. You can connect multiple devices at once and everybody can watch the session live. Here you have the monitor and my phone just beside it, and this app can also help you with your exposition, your focus, and so on. No more disturbance while you're in the zone. Recently, I made a few sessions that I called tiny home sessions. Yes, because I have a tiny apartment. And this became a very useful tool during these portrait sessions because I didn't have to move away from my camera. My model has her own live view, her own monitor. I don't have to stand up anymore and show her the last photos we took in the back of my camera. We can both stay in place, a real time saver. I talked about this in my latest video where I kind of explained that sometimes I place and rig my camera in weird places, weird angles. Although some of the apps that I use are very helpful, some of them have a visible delay that can get in the way from time to time. So of course you cannot trigger your camera from a distance, but you will have a real-time view of what you're photographing with little to no delay. Now let's jump into this part of the video where I kind of share some of the things that I don't like about this tool. The way you connect your camera to this device is crucial. Let me explain. Nothing can be in the way. This tool has to be the first thing that your camera is connected to. There is no pass-through in this device. So basically you cannot connect your camera to the 400S Pro to another device, to an external recorder, for example. You can of course switch things up. You can do the opposite and connect your camera to your external recorder, the Ninja 5 for example, and then connect it to the 400S Pro. The problem of connecting things this way is that by having your TOPAZ Ninja 5 in between, a delay is to be expected on the monitor you're sending this to. And this will make it difficult for any focus puller out there working on moving subjects, for example, or if you're working at wide apertures. So if you're working with an external recorder, there will be a few situations where this won't work for you. But if you're not, the 0.1 seconds delay announced on their website is pretty accurate. The look is somewhat special. I think they were inspired by the 80s, but I don't really care about that. I kind of like the fact that it doesn't take a lot of space vertically. I wish they included a carrying case with this tool. It would have been nice. But I guess I'm nitpicking here, and maybe some of you will find it weird that the battery indicator on the screen is in volts. There's no diagram and there's no percentage. Volts. And these are all the bad things that I can say about this device, because when you look at the price, it makes it hard to complain. At 699 euros here in France, for what it has to offer, it's a bargain. Of course, it's still an investment, and you always, for any tools out there, have to justify its use. It's not because something is affordable that you must own it. If you look at other video transmitters out there, very few propose the same kind of performance at this price. And if you're looking for a zero delay video transmitter, they do exist, but the price won't be the same. So to sum it up, this is a great tool for any indie filmmaker or any small budget production. If you need to have it small, to have it light, to have it reliable, well, there you have it. This is the perfect tool for you. And for photographers, I said it already. If I have my camera rigged, placed in weird, strange places, weird angles, well, I can now, from a distance, have the perfect composition. And if someone in my team or my client needs to see exactly what's going on in the back of my camera, now I can show them on an external monitor. If you have any questions on the Mars 400S Pro, leave them in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. And if you're interested in buying one of these, I can also, maybe put you in touch with someone from the Hollyland team, and yeah, we might negotiate a little discount. I will do this, but only for a few days, maybe a few weeks, so hurry up. The complete behind the scenes videos and the images that you have seen in this video, they're coming. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. I really hope you enjoyed this one, and until my next video, please have a good one.